What's up YouTube? It's MG and I'm back. Today we have the Pixelbuds. Now I've heard a lot about these. I wasn't too interested in them per se, but when I got my Surface earbuds, many comments and articles compared them to the Pixelbuds. So I was curious to hear the difference for myself. Is there really that huge a gap between the two devices that one would really recommend the Pixelbuds over the Microsoft Surface Buds? I'm here to find out. First things first, this thing feels really good. It's really smooth. I like the way this feels in the hand. Almost like a pebble of sorts, like a smooth pebble that you might find in like a lake by the pond when you were a kid. You know, you go walking by the creek, you see a smooth rock, you pick it up, it reminds you of something, some show, who knows. But that's what this is reminiscent of to me. Plastic off, really smooth, really organic. A lot of these companies going for that organic feel and look, almost like it's alive, like it's a part of nature, like it should naturally fit into your everyday life. I think that's what they're trying to go for here. Now let's open this thing up and there you go. There are the buds. I do like that white and black color combination. Personally, I would have liked to get the it was like a mint green one. I think that's very interesting color. Okay. There's a slight magnetism there when you pull them out. Not as strong as some of the others, so they're pretty easy to come out. They have a nice little look to them, not overly big, but they do have a nice little touch area, bigger than say the Galaxy Buds, but of course not as big as the Surface earbuds. So I was right in between the two. So if the buds are too small for you and the Surface Buds are too big, I can see where these guys would land. Actually, pretty smart on their part. Around back, we have the connectors, I guess, for the case. Yep, that's where they go into charge. You can see them there. Those things sync up with these things, and you get your power. We got their mics. There's the speakers. Yeah, pretty decent looking buds. I'm not overwhelmed by how they look. Pretty practical, not extreme like the Surface Buds or the AirPods. Yeah. I can never remember the name of those things. Yeah. Let's see. The case itself has a little button here. I guess that is to check probably how much power it has itself, perhaps to sync it, and that's it. Very minimal. A very minimal case and earbuds. Very minimal combination. Can't really go wrong with that. For the sake of these being Google Buds, we took these guys up to the Google Pixel 3a. It only makes sense that if you go Google all the way. Alright, let's pair the Pixelbuds with the only phone that should be paired with, one of the Pixel family, the Pixel 3a. Alright, Pixelbuds are open, and there it is. Pixelbuds. Tap to pair earbuds will be tied to my email address. So very similar to the iPhone and how they do it. I don't think it's a special chip or anything. Connected to Pixelbuds, tap to update device settings. And right off the bat, we have an update. It seems with all of these accessories, when you get them, once they're synced, they have some kind of update that they have to go through. All right, let's see how these things will work out. The audio does pause when I take out one of the buds. And it resumes when I put one of them back in. Okay. Let's see what is in the app here. Okay, so here we have device details, Google Assistant, find device, touch controls, adaptive sound on. Let's see, what's that do? Adaptive sound, optimize volume based on environmental noise. Okay, let's do that. I mean, I'm inside, so I guess we'll make use of that tomorrow. In-ear detection, okay, that works out fine. HD audio, phone calls, media audio, okay. And that's it. So what we have here seems to be all there is to it. Now let's see how these things sound, because they look okay. Again, somewhat similar to the Surface Buds, but not nearly as large. And I guess not quite as comfortable. Or maybe that's just my ear. I really need to find a way to fix that. Okay, let's jump into Spotify. Always start with something with that heavy bass just to get the blood pumping up. So far it's average. Okay. I'm not overly moved by this sound here. Let me turn it up a bit. One thing to say is the touch controls work well. The sound isn't as clean as, let's say, well, I shouldn't compare anything to the Sennheisers. The Sennheisers are on a whole other level. But even the Surface Buds, I don't feel the sound is as clean as the Surface Buds. It's good, but I feel like to get a decent sound, you have to turn it up a bit too high to hear all the different instruments that are coming through the buds. It's almost like with some of my other buds, like the sound is behind a veil trying to get through, but it becomes only slightly distorted as it hits your eardrums. That's what I'm getting from these. And I don't want to say it's because I'm spoiled from the more expensive brands, because as I've come to notice, price, it doesn't always determine the quality of the sound coming from the buds. It's just how they choose to set the buds, how they choose to, what's the term? It's how they choose to tune the audio for the buds. And here it's kind of in that same vein of like the Galaxy Buds. You won't be mad at the sound at all, but there's much better sound to be had out there. But on all, no, they're good. They're good. I must say they definitely look the part. This is a very nice case. So, Pixelbuds connected to my Pixel 3a. This is what I'm into.